Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. I hope you are all doing well as it is Thanksgiving week, and as every year, what that really means is tech deals. And no, not this tech deals, I mean actual tech deals where you can save yourself some money on the computer hardware that you want this holiday season. So we're going to go through a couple of deals that are active already right now, a few things that are just kind of on my wish list and things that I would want if I was, in the market for them, a couple things I actually do want. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is early Black Friday tech deals, so I will still be doing a video later this week once we get all the finalized deals for Black Friday from websites like Amazon and Best Buy, but we've already got some deals going on right now. So we'll kick things off over on Amazon with a storage option. Right now they have the Crucial MX300 1TB drive for just $237, which is an excellent deal, honestly. And this is really going to be good for anyone. Anyone with a PC, laptop, even a game console would probably benefit significantly from having some more solid state storage. I know I'm always hungry for, well, of course I'm always hungry. Fucking look at me. I'm always hungry. That's goes without saying. But what I'm trying to say is everyone always needs more storage, and I'm always running out of solid state storage in my system, and if you happen to not already have an SSD, this is definitely going to be one of the ways to go if you do want to save yourself some money. Pretty much every holiday season, one of the things I'm always sure to pick up is another SSD. Last year I was getting 960 gigabyte SanDisk SSDs for around $199, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye on those coming up this Black Friday because they're definitely solid drives. But this is a Crucial MX drive, so they're not like blazing fast, they're not going to blow you away in any way whatsoever. But for just kind of storing your games and being able to boot a lot faster, or if you're a video editor, having something like this for a scratch drive is going to be a lot faster than using any type of mechanical storage. So I'm a big advocate for SSDs, and this right now is a pretty good deal going into Black Friday. But if you are a little bit patient, you might be able to find a better deal in a few days. So something I'll definitely keep my eye on, and up to you guys with a future video if something goes on sale. Now, this next item is not on a deal right now, and I'm not really expecting it to go on a deal as such because it is a brand new item. It just came out on October 25th, and it's the 4K Amazon Fire TV stick. So this just came out, like I said, last month. I currently have an Amazon Fire stick downstairs on my main living room TV with Kodi installed on it, and I use it all the time. This household, we are a cord-cutting household. We don't have any cable service. We just have high-speed internet, and we use a Fire stick pretty much in every room to use things like Hulu Live TV, Netflix, HBO Now, Showtime, Anytime, all of that stuff. We pretty much have every streaming service you could possibly think of, as well as Kodi installed on our Fire Stick. So this is something I definitely want. It's $70 right now over on Amazon because it just came out, and I'm not really expecting this to come down much in price since it is such a new item, but it's something definitely on my Christmas wish list because I have not picked it up yet. So if anyone knowing me is watching this video, I want one of these for Christmas, okay? So, yeah, this is definitely something I've been waiting for a while. They had the Fire TVs a while ago with the big box, but those kind of had been really hard to find because the Fire TVs are so easy to sort of jailbreak and get Kodi installed on them so you can just stream lots of media for free. Gray area. But, yeah, nonetheless, they are very easy to jailbreak and be able to get free content on them, so they're super popular. And being that this one does 4K, 60 FPS and everything is certainly right up my alley. So definitely something I want in my stocking this Christmas. Next up, we have a Dell gaming monitor, and not the first one I'm going to show you. The next one's actually going to be over on Best Buy, which is even better deal, honestly. But this one is over on Amazon, and as with all of these items, I'll be linking to them down in the description below if you do want to pick them up. That does support my channel if you do decide to shop over on Amazon with any of my affiliate links. If you click on those links, and even if you don't buy this item and you go buy something else, it will still give me a small kickback for anything that you buy on Amazon for a period of time, as long as it's pretty much stored into your cookies. I love cookies, by the way. Cookies are great. Who doesn't love cookies? Santa Claus likes cookies. I like cookies. We're both jolly fat guys. Cookies. Cookies, everyone. Alright, so this is a Dell Gaming 1440p G-Sync 24-inch monitor, 144 Hz. So it's got all of the dream specs that you want. It is $380 over on Amazon, and it is a TN panel. So you're getting 1 millisecond response time, which for some people that's going to be more important than having the color accuracy of something like IPS. So this could definitely be a pretty decent purchase if you do want a G-Sync monitor, especially at that price of $380. However, Best Buy does have a much better deal going on for a monitor that is virtually identical to that, but it's 27 inches and it's actually a little bit cheaper at $350. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an affiliate link for Best Buy, at least yet. I did apply for one actually just earlier this morning, so if I get a link for that, I'll be sure to update it in the description. But I'll be linking to this below because this is, I think, in this video right now, this is the best deal you can get right now as a PC gamer. I'm talking about a 27-inch, 1440p, 144Hz monitor with G-Sync for $350. That is insane, even for a TN monitor, because most G-Sync monitors out there with these specs, you're usually seeing the price usually going up by $100 to $200 just to have that premium G-Sync built into there. So seeing it at $350 with all the other specs I mentioned, 1440p, 144Hz, 27 inches, which is the perfect PPI, honestly, for 1440p. Yeah, this is by far the best deal that I have been able to find so far pre-Black Friday. So this is certainly worth picking up if you've been waiting to upgrade to 1440p. I think this is your chance. I wouldn't miss it. Hopefully your Best Buy will have it available even locally to you. You can go run out and pick one up, because this is a stellar deal. And if I still needed a 1440p 144Hz monitor and I wanted to leverage G-Sync, this is something I would certainly look to pick up. Next up, we've got a couple of Ryzen processors because they are actually cheaper right now. Not a ton cheaper, but still, for these processors, really great prices. First up is Ryzen 1600, $190 right now, so about $30 off of what these started selling for when they first came out. So pretty good price on Ryzen 5 1600. For that, you're getting 6 cores, 12 threads, which would be absolutely beast for multitasking, streaming, gaming in general. These things overclock pretty well. They have a very low TDP, so they're not going to be super power hungry. And they do come with a stock cooler with thermal paste pre-applied on it, so you don't even need to worry about buying a CPU cooler. So you can grab one of these, pair it up with a cheap B350 motherboard. They even have a couple of motherboard combo options on here. They have the Gigabyte AB350 Gaming 3 on here, which you could pair it up with for $275 as a combo deal, which would be a very compelling offer because most of the B350 boards I'm seeing right now are around $100 to $110. So if you grab it like this with a combo, you're only going to spend about $80 or so on the board paired up with the CPU. So very good deal. If you don't live near a Micro Center and can't get there to get one of their CPU and motherboard combos, this is certainly worth looking at. Next up is another Ryzen CPU, Ryzen 1700. So this is very similar to the last one we just looked at, low TDP, but the big difference is that this has 8 cores and 16 threads. So this is in the top tier Ryzen 7 family, the best of the line pretty much before you start getting into Threadripper. And if you are doing something like video editing and multitasking, then this is probably the way I would want to go. I would want to get into Ryzen 7. And the difference between this and the 1800X, which is the top tier Ryzen 7, really the only difference is the out-of-the-box clock speed. So you can totally take one of these Ryzen 1700s and overclock it yourself with the included cooler. And because of the lower TDP on the non-X variants, you're going to get pretty decent temps, even on a stock cooler. And for me, out of all the Ryzen processors, I think the Ryzen 1700 is probably the best buy, honestly, besides the 1600. Definitely worth considering picking up. I think I've said that a few times now, but all these products. Next up, Hisense. They have a newish 50-inch 4K HDR smart TV at only $400, which is $100 below the original MSRP of $500. Now, I'm recommending this for a couple of reasons. First, obviously, because looking at the specs, 50-inch 4K with HDR for $400 is an insane value compared to other TVs out there with similar specs. But secondly, and more importantly maybe to you out there, is that I can personally vouch for Hisense TVs, as I have owned 2 of them for the past, I think about 2 to 3 years. It's either 2 years or 3 years. I can't remember when exactly I picked it up. But a couple of years ago, I picked up a pair of these. I bought one, absolutely loved it, bought another one, and I have one still right now down in the living room. Really great TV. It had a vase mount on it. It does 4K and all of that. The only difference between mine and this one is that this one is HDR, and I got mine at Best Buy, and I actually paid more for mine than this one right here. I paid $550 for my 50-inch Hisense 4K TV when I picked it up. So $400 now, cheaper than what I paid for mine originally, and it's got HDR, is just insane. Definitely recommend Hisense TVs. If you still don't own a 4K television, these are really, really good, honestly. They have great colors, good contrast and everything. I have no complaints about the TV. It has smart apps built into it like Netflix and Amazon, which stream natively in 4K. I use it to watch all of my shows pretty much on Netflix because I don't have the 4K Fire Stick right now. So I'm always using this if I want to watch anything on Amazon or Netflix in 4K, like Stranger Things. I watch that on my Hisense TV through the built-in Netflix Smart app. So really recommend these if you still don't own a 4K television, because the value is just insane, and it won't even require you to go to Best Buy this weekend and have to trample over 500 people to get a deal on one of the Samsung televisions, which is probably still going to be more expensive than this for the same size and everything with HDR. So yeah, definitely look at the Hisense TVs if you're in the market for an affordable 4K TV that really doesn't skimp so much on the quality. The stand is not that great, honestly. If I can nitpick out one thing, the stand is not great, but it's got a 200 by 200 VESA mount on the back, and we have ours mounted onto a TV stand. So pretty much takes that and throws it right out the window. Last one up on here is my current mouse of choice, which I reviewed about a month or so ago. It's the Logitech G603 wireless mouse, which is honestly the best mouse I have ever used in my life. Because it's wireless, I can completely cut the cord off. There's no cord whatsoever, no wire, and the battery life is insane. Even on the high preset on here, the high polling rate option, this thing should last me about 5 months. I've been using it for over a month, maybe close to 2 months actually now. I got it shortly after PAX West, so yeah, I've been using this over 2 months, and so far I've only lost 1 bar of battery life on this mouse with 2 AA batteries installed in it. And if you're concerned about wireless speed, you really shouldn't, because this thing is just as fast, if not faster, than most wired mice out there because of Logitech's Lightspeed technology that they have built into this thing. Like I said, best mouse I've ever used, and it's wireless. I could never go back to using a wired mouse after using this thing, and yeah, I will never buy a wired mouse again for as long as I live. And even if I get sent them, I won't use them over this mouse. It would have to do something insanely, like really impressive to make me go back to using a wired mouse, because I don't really mind wires for other things like headphones and keyboards and all of that, but for my mouse, I cannot stand the wire getting in the way, and once this mouse came along and I started using it, I was just like, yeah, I'm not going back. It's $64, which is only down from $70 from the original MSRP, but once again, this is a pretty new product, so not a huge discount on this particular mouse, but if you are, wanting something this Christmas, like a new gaming mouse, this would be on my Christmas wish list for sure, as it is, yeah, hands down best mouse I've ever used. Very similar shape to pretty much identical, actually. If you ever used like the Logitech G403 and you like that shape, then you'll definitely like this guy here. But I'm going to get on out of here, guys. Once again, if you do want links to any of these products, I'll be sure to leave my affiliate link over to Amazon down in the description below, as well as that Best Buy link for the Dell 27-inch 1440p monitor with G-Sync for only $350. Great deals all around, so let me know what you thought about the deals. Be on the lookout for later this week. Like I said, once we have the final Black Friday deals, I'll be updating you guys with more links on more products and everything. So certainly keep an eye out for that in the very near future. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it down below and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.